Did you know how much influence French has had on the English language? Just watch this really interesting video on the evolution of Germanic languages, which include modern-day languages like English, Dutch, German, and the Scandinavian languages. As you'd expect, these languages share many words with an easy-to-see common history, for example. Friend in English, vriend in Dutch, vriend in German. House in English, we in Dutch, house in German. Cow in English, koe in Dutch, koe in German. While this is already interesting in of itself, what I thought was even more intriguing was the influence that French specifically had in English. As the video explains at the end, sometime during the Middle Ages, Normans, a group of people from modern-day France, invaded modern-day England and introduced many new words into English specifically. Palace in English, palais in French. Elites in English, elites in French. Politics in English, politique in French. Ignorant in English, ignorant in French. Science in English, science in French. What's even more interesting about this, is that if you think about the context of the words that are shared between English and its Germanic neighbors, versus English and French, you can see how the difference is formed. The words in English that we have French origin relate to topics and contexts more associated with law, society, authority, arts, science, and culture, which would make sense as these words were introduced as a result of conquest. When Norman invaders came and took control of the territory, there was now an old French-speaking upper elite, which is why those words we've adopted steer more towards sophisticated, governmental, upper-class domains. Conversely, the words that have retained similar history with the other Germanic languages, are more simplistic words that would have carried on in more rural, lower-class, farming areas, cow, milk, house. Here's a link to the video, https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=rev5lhrmj4 https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=rev5lhrmj4. Edit. Additional Wikipedia article discussing the topic, https://n.wikipediaorg/wiki/influence /French /English #:*/:*_. Text equals the %20 most %20 notable %20 influence %20 of as %20 high %20 as %22 %23 https://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/influence_of_French_on_English #:* text equals the %20 most %20 notable %20 influence %20 of as %20 high %20 as %22 %23